smack it in the air. Clap, 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 clap it. Put up, my foot up. Hold up, now my foot up. I'm spinning, my foot up, yeah, my foot up. My foot up, put my foot.
Hey babes, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel and we do a little bit of everything over here on this channel. I am a new page, so don't forget to subscribe, but we do a little bit of beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and a dash of nursing, okay? But let's get right into the video. So the reason I'm making this video is because I posted a TikTok and for my page, it did pretty okay. Like, I was pleasantly surprised because I did not expect that to happen. And also, if you don't follow me on TikTok, please be sure to follow me. Everything about my social media is going to be down in the description box below. But yeah, like I was saying, it did pretty well. But then there were some comments that were made, like this one, and that one, and this one. And I was just like, wow, people really are like that. Mind you though, these are the people that don't have a real name and they have no posts. So keyboard warriors at work, okay. But I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna flip this into a positive because I honestly don't think I've spoken to anyone other than my immediate family about what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm ready to talk about it. I feel like delivery is everything, and some of those comments were just flat out rude, but in response to those questions, no, I physically cannot close my mouth. My lips do not go together. So this is my natural resting face. You see that? They don't touch. I mean, I can force it, but it just looks unnatural, looks weird. And for a long time, I used to try to do that, and I was just like, why? It's actually straining to do that. It's not natural. So no, I can't. And if I would have seen a comment like that, say maybe a couple years ago, let's say 3-4 years ago, that comment would have probably destroyed me because I built my identity on people not knowing who I was. I hid myself from people so long. If there was a camera, I would be running the opposite way from it because I hated taking pictures, which is why I recently started my Instagram a couple years ago, because I started, gaining that self-love that I'm gonna be talking about today. So a little background about me. I'm a twin, and you would think that would be a great thing, but like I said, I was born not being able to close my mouth, and not only that, my teeth were really messed up. And every day I used to think, why wasn't I born identical? If I was at least born identical, to my sister, not like to myself. If we both look alike, maybe I wouldn't feel like the ugly duckling, like the ugly sister. Like, believe it or not, being a twin is great, but it also has its bad things. Like, you're constantly being compared. And I felt like because of that, I had to do better in other areas. Like, I had to be smart, I had to be submissive, I had to be quiet. And then I gained this identity of being a people pleaser because I didn't want anyone to see me. So at a young age, I realized I don't look like other people, and I felt it. Like, it's not what people would say, or it was just a feeling. I don't know if anyone ever felt like that, or I just felt like there's something wrong with me. My teeth aren't straight, my mouth can't close. I don't look like everybody. So like I said, I felt like I brought on the personality of put your head down, don't say anything out of line, agree with everything. So in school, I was really smart, but I don't feel like it was something that I naturally had. I feel like I had to work at it. Like, I always did my homework. I was studying all the time. Like, it's not something that came naturally, but I felt like I had to. Like, if I'm not smart, this sounds so stupid now that I'm saying it, but if I'm not smart, you're gonna get made fun of. Everything went back to you're gonna get made fun of. So I was the overly nice girl. Like, I feel like I had to be nice. And I feel like there's a difference. There is a huge difference between being nice and kind. Nice is when people just walk over you. And I felt like I had to let people walk over me because I was different, because I felt ugly. It was a feeling that I felt. And regardless of what anyone would tell me, oh, you're so beautiful, I love your smile. In my head, in my brain, whenever they would tell me that, I'm like, why are you lying to me right now? Like, I did not believe that for anything in the world. You could not convince me that I was beautiful, which is so sad. But honestly, looking in the mirror, I was always like, this is not the girl I was meant to be. In my head, I'm a different person than how I look outwardly. And I'm like, I can't wait to meet that person. So in my head, I was always like, I need braces. I need braces. The moment I get braces, everything is going to be solved. My teeth are going to be straight. I'm going to be able to close my mouth. So I begged my parents for years for braces. Mind you, I have Caribbean parents, Haitian parents. And they could not provide more than what they needed to, which is clothes, shelter, and food. So they couldn't provide more than that. And I just was like, screaming inside of my head. So when did I get braces? I don't know, but I started working and I was like, if y'all not gonna do it for me, I'm gonna do it myself. So I got myself braces. I believe it was in 2018. And when I tell you, when the braces, like a couple months after I got the braces and my teeth started to straighten, my confidence skyrocketed. Like, skyrocketed. It was crazy, honestly. Like how something that you fix about yourself that you didn't like can boost your confidence so much. So after I got the braces, I had them for 2.5 years. During that whole time, my confidence boosted. Like, I felt like I was becoming her, like the girl that I saw in my head. I was like, oh my God, this is her. This is who I thought I would be. And it was kind of amazing. So if y'all need braces, I would definitely recommend. It's like the best invention in the world to me. So 2.5 years of braces, and then after I took them off, the problem of my teeth were solved, but I still couldn't close my mouth. And I was like, one problem fixed for another problem to still be here. So I spoke to my orthodontist and I was like, so yeah, I know my teeth are straight and they look great. I don't know how I can close my mouth. And mind you, I did my research on it before. I did extensive amounts of research because I was gonna get this fixed. I was like, there is no way I can be walking around looking like somebody different, looking like unique. I guess it's a way you can say it, but I thought it was always something bad to look different than other people. So I spoke to my orthodontist and I was like, how can I get this fixed? and they were just telling me how it had something to do with my bone growth as a child, and something about my bones not stopping the growth and it overgrown, and the only way that I would be able to get fixed is by having like a facial jaw surgery. And honestly, they told me they don't think it's worth it. My teeth looks amazing. It's not worth it because they would have to reconstruct, like it would change the structure of your face. And I was like, face? What? My face? I love my face, by the way. I'm like, look at these jawbones. Like, that's one thing y'all not gonna do. Y'all not gonna touch my face. So after some thought about it, I was like, why do I really want to do this? To be accepted by society, to look like everybody else? And then I was just like, in all reality, I don't think I really want this. I think I just wanted to be accepted by other people, accepted by society, accepted by what is considered normal. And if I stayed like this, I know that I would always stand out. And what I have is called mentalis strain, or lip incompetence. Like, when I tell you, I could have been an expert on this thing. Like, I looked it up so much because I was like, what can I do? What can be done? But like I was saying, the braces, I think, solved everything for me. I felt like I can live with myself with it like this. Like, I look gorgeous. I look beautiful. And anyone who tells me I'm not, bye. You is not for me. And that's also another thing. I came to the realization, I came to the aha moment that everyone doesn't have to be for me. And that's okay. The people who are for me will be for me. And if you're not, you can get to step in. Yeah. I love myself. I love who I've become. I love who I'm going to be. But also with that childhood thought process that I went through, I'm still in the process of unlearning everything that I kind of had to force myself to be like, being a people pleaser, being overly nice, letting people step over me, not being able to have my own voice. So I'm still in the process of working on that. There is this podcast that I listen to. It's called Jesus and Jollof. It's with Yvonne Orji from Insecure and Lovey. She's a famous bookseller, speaker, all of the above. And they have this series called the Unlearning series. And one of the topics of that series is unlearning people pleasing. And when I tell you, it's amazing. Y'all all need to listen to it. But that podcast was life-changing for me. Basically saying, when you please or try to please someone else, first of all, someone who doesn't do anything for you at all, to betray your own self, it doesn't make any sense. But I'm still in that process. It's gonna be a journey, and I love, the little things I'm learning along the way. But yeah, I love myself. And I make this video to say, don't hide yourself from anyone. Let people be uncomfortable with how you make them feel, or because you look a different way or you look different. Kimeleo. That's something in Haitian that says, who cares? Who effing cares? So I hope this video encourages someone to dare to be different, dare to stand out, and live in your uniqueness. Like, if it's something that you feel like you can fix, and you feel like you can fix it, and it's, first of all, evaluate why you want to get it done. For me, I had to evaluate why I would want my mouth to close. What? So I can look normal. Evaluate why you want the thing done. And if it's for yourself, if you genuinely, inherently want it to be done for yourself, I'm all for it. But if it's something that you're gonna do just so that other people can be pleased, other people can be satisfied so you can look normal, I say, hey, you're beautiful just the way you are. Live and stand out in your uniqueness, in your different type of era. It's 2022, and it's so sad how people are still trying to make fun of or undermine people who do not look like everyone else. That's not fair, and people shouldn't stand for that. And like I said, the people who will be for you will be for you. So dare to stand out.